So I'm trying to investigate my ancestors' tribe, the Huguenot tribe, yeah. We launched numerous campaigns against the heathen, the Romans, the Persians, all of these people. We drove them all back. We lashed them over loads of times. And we drove the Romans out of Britain. My ancestor ruled Britain from the hill of Tara, which was ruled, well, it was ruled by Callahan from the Rock of Cashel, which is Psalm 61, but it's called the Huguenot tribe, yeah, or the Huguenot tribe they call it. But the history that you think you have is fake. But my ancestors defeated the Picts, civilised Britain after they kicked out the Romans and drove the Romans back. Then they drove the Muslim armies back as well. My ancestors, Callahan, you have Calais mentioned, Ucal is mentioned in the Bible. Attila, Ethelstan, Attila the Khan. So every time I try and lock onto anything, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do research, but this keep. I'm having a lot of trouble. They closed down my Facebook page years ago. I haven't been able to open a Facebook page, and I was just looking at something on the telly saying that the Irish, the Dan and apartheid government, are the best of friends with Facebook. Facebook loved them. It's all over the news today. So I can't log on to Facebook and get it shoot out there to you. So I tried to log on to the Callahan coat of arms a minute ago and look what happened. Yeah, you're not secure. And then I tried to advance. How you doing? That's how you spell it there. So what I'm actually looking for is the genealogy of the Huguenot tribe. You can find it on the well, I could find it easy years ago, but now that I can't find it. I can't find Callahan's ball. Callahan's ball gives some of the instructions of proper etiquette, where etiquette actually comes from. The Queen and the Prince Philip went to visit the Rock of Cashel because they acknowledged that they get the sovereignty from there. In place of the line of David, they say, when they get inaugurated as king or queen. So the symbol of King David from the Rock of Cashel, from the tribe of Benjamin, the tribe of Ben-Oni, is the harp. Some people say that the symbol of David is the Star of David. That's not the Star of David. David wrote the Psalms on a harp. So the symbol of David is the harp. He's an angel. He's saying the Psalms on a harp to the Most High. And that's all there is to it. It's not the star. The star is something else. It's a recent thing. Israel is actually your Israel. If you're a Christian and you're of the faith, you're Israel. Or if you're not of the faith and you're from the line of the Hebrews, you're Israel. But a lot of people think that Israel is a geographical position. It's not. Well, it is. There's a country called Israel, but you're actually Israel if you're a Christian. So I'm going to look on here. Watch what happens when I click onto my own coat of arms. Watch. It's not secure. That's saying. Watch it. Callahan coat of arms. Oh, they let that one go on. So I'm definitely being hacked, because when I done it on this one, look, it says it's not secure, and I tried to advance. Look. Okay. So yeah, I'm being hacked and all sorts. So the formidable chiefs of the Huguenot tribe, yeah, they're more formidable than you can possibly imagine. So if you go to the Rock of Cashel, you can see here 7 archangels. Oh, I can't be bothered with that. Let me just do this here. The descendants of the Huguenots, southern Munster. What they don't want you to know is that the Huguenots ruled the whole of Europe. They drove back, and every time a foreign army advanced into Britain, or a foreign army advanced into France or Germany, it was my family who drove them back and educated the heathen of Europe. Now, what you're looking at is the Huguenot tribe of the Wolf clan. The symbol of the Callahans is the wolf. Benjamin, Ben-Oni. There is the That's a shit one anyway. That's the tribe of Benjamin was supposed to be a wolf on a hill, but slowly but surely, through to the Catholic form, they take a little bit away. So when you look at it, there's what it is there. Now that's what it's a wolf on top of a hill, denoting strength, might, and antiquity. It's also the oldest coat of arms in the Western Hemisphere. They find it extremely, the white symbolises purity and a constant valiant knight. The wolf obviously is Benjamin. Benjamin will raven as a wolf, and the wolf is the top predator on an island. He's on top of the hill, surveying all his domain. The oak tree is the symbol of the tree of life, the mightiest tree. All oak trees were owned by the Huguenot tribe because the oak was the most valuable tree, and so on and so forth. This serpent thing on the sword is only a recent thing. No one knows why it's there now. So you're dealing with like massive fakes and lies regarding my ancestral history. Regarding history, because they are the most significant. Athelstan, Attila the Khan, Alexander of Scotland. So Callahan, Cali, the light to the Gentiles, is a light thing that I have given you to the Gentiles. You, Prince Michael, an angel, I've given you an angel, be sure to do what he says. For the Lord will pardon you, he will not. Yeah, like if I was him, I'd stick everybody in a new if I was that angel and people were fucking about with me, which they are. They're fucking about my family for years. Direct descendant of that family. What would I do? I'd send all the motherfuckers to Iceland or Greenland, to a new colony. That'll teach them. We'll see how smart they are then when they're scattered to the four directions. It's like what Big Shaq says, scat. Scatter them. Yeah, scatter to the four winds. It says in the Bible that they get scattered. So here we have loads of the Tracy's descendants from the Huguenots. You see, you used to be able to click on here, right? And it will tell you about how King Callahan and his 12 sons, the knights at the round table, drove out conquered the Picts because they were harassing one of the kings, and he went in. So Catarim is Callahan, that's his name, Catarim, the Catars, the McCartys. He ruled all of Europe because the Lord says, I've given you, the Lord will prolong the years and the life of the king as many generations. Modern academia is lying through our teeth. Basically, in Leinster House, you have like some sort of mad government. The Republic, the cult of the Republic. They're mad. They brainwash everybody. You can't walk through Ireland without them programming the cult of the Republic into your ears when you're walking past the shop. Free the people, let them have their say. Well, let me Google what free the people, their people, and them. I'll see if we can get it in the Bible. Look, KJV, always bad. They hate the P-E. So there, look, I'm at that typing KJ3, their people, them. Let's see what comes up, right? Where's it going? What the fuck is that? Where's that? How come I'm so? I'll Google that now, hold on a sec. There's something probably going on, definitely. Google. Come on. Enter. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. The house of Israel shall possess them, and the land of the Lord, of the servants of the Lord. So something's had to happen. What the fuck? There it is. Don't know how that switched on now. And the people shall take them, and they shall bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them, and the land of the Lord for their servants. So free their people, let them have their say. Them is usually in the Bible is usually as a negative. The Lord says their people are flames in his nostrils. He's gonna have scattered the people. That's what he says. Their people, as he said, so flame in his nostrils. He's gonna kill the people. He's gonna kill all the people that are into democracy. For the leaders of their people cause them to error, and they are led of them are destroyed. So remember your song, your Republic song. Free their people. There it is there. Let them have their say, for them are destroyed. Look. And then the drum and bass, can we murder them? Can we murder them?